This is an interesting turn. Could your sleep habits be a relationship deal breaker? According to a new study, 3 in 5 Americans say they would think twice about dating someone who had a different sleep habit from them. That includes preferring hot or cold rooms, soft versus hard mattresses, and having the window open or closed.
Yeah.
Deal breaker?
So, well, I've had this happen. Right after I graduated from college, I was bartending 6 nights a week, and I would be 4 of those nights. I would be. We would close at 5 a.m. So I wouldn't get home until 7 a.m. And then the man that I was with, who I ended up marrying,
side note,
he had to be at work at 6 a.m. So sometimes I would get home and the bed would still be warm, but he would be gone, and it was just this like 2 ships passing in the night type thing.
Was it? Did you lose a connection? Because I mean, sleeping is like
yeah, you do. You know? You do lose it because you're on 2 different. I mean, you're just on 2 different time clocks. Like, that's just what it is.
Do you like when you get there and the bed was warm? Because I'm like, who slept on my side?
You're particular about sleep, am I right?
Yes, very.
Well, it was depressing sometimes, but most of the time I was so tired I just passed out.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is great, this is warm.
Jeff, you have a thing with touching when you're sleeping. Tell us about that.
Okay.
share with the class, Jeff. Share with the class.
No, I just when it's time to go to bed, okay, like all the business is done, you know what I mean? Like stay on your side. You know, like I'm gonna stay on my side. I don't want your toe on here. This isn't a movie. We're not gonna wake up and birds are gonna be flying over us. Stay on your side. I got things to do in the morning. I get up early. You know what I mean? Like this is real life. For all the I don't know how many young people are watching out there, but when someone asks you like, look at this girl at the club. Look how good that girl looks. I'll do anything for her. When you turn my age, you won't do anything because if she's all over you while you sleep, that's breakup status, right? Like I'm breaking up with you if you're all over me while we sleep.
There's a lot of couples that do sleep in separate bedrooms and they're still together. They're just like, look, he snores. She likes to watch TV later than I do. So I do think it's something to think about because, you know, 3 or 4 nights of getting bad sleep is going to lead to some arguments at breakfast that shouldn't have happened. So make sure you're in a good place.
I think you're right. My dad had sleep apnea and snored terribly, and he finally got an apnea mask.
The Darth Vader mask.
The Darth Vader, but I had a terrible nightmare, and I ran in, and I always wake my dad when I have a nightmare, and he was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Ah!" It was so scary. So it's a funny story.
Do you have any sleep things?
Why do you keep looking? Next awkward pause. Look at her.
Sorry, I got to look at everyone. All right, that was an awkward pause. I'll look at you guys.